Welcome back to tutorial 9. We are at 9.4. We're going to link the shape we just added to our diagram. Okay, we'll go back into Visio here. If you remember, we added this truck here and we named it within Visio G2 Truck 002, but we have no corresponding data for it yet down here in the external data window. I was showing you earlier how we could refresh data, which was simply a right mouse click. Refresh data. Does it pretty quickly. Says it's completed. Let's do a refresh all just to be sure. Okay, says it's done. Yet we look here. Oh, I was in Camaro. That's part of our problem. You always need to be sure you've got your correct link done. So here we are. Here's truck. And you can notice here's this record. It was refreshed and there is no link. A couple ways you can do it. Obviously, if you're only working on one, you can drag this over, this record, because you know which one it is, right on top of that new shape, and there's your link. Okay? Or alternatively, but first let me show you, if I right mouse click on that record, I can do an unlink. Now this guy is not linked. You can see that the data is still here because when we established that link, it put it into the internal Visio data store. However, it is not linked. And the only reason I did that so I could show you, if you have it selected on the diagram and you do a automatically link selected shapes, remember you just leave all this default. It'll do the link for you. So that would be useful if you're doing multiple shapes. And of course, as I'd recommended before, you'd want to hide layers and lock them so you're only working in the truck layer. But that was just one item that I had selected, so it was pretty easy to do. So we've accomplished what we needed to do in this tutorial. We linked the new shape that we added to the diagram to the new record we added in Excel. So keep in mind, you got to work both. You've got to keep in mind that there has to be a corresponding record. It has to have the right shape ID so that you don't end up with multiple links to records. So in the next tutorial, we'll look at removing the entire data source link.